What's going on, guys? This is Gaming with LonzoNation. Got some Fortnite gameplay. It's been a minute. Been on Fortnite more. 2K's been cool, but also got to play some other games too. As me and this player right here wait each other out a long time. I'm talking maybe 5 minutes. As the footprints pop up, end up getting a hit with a shotgun, runs out with a lightsaber, and somehow win the fight. That hit with the lightsaber and the shotgun at the beginning probably saved me right there. As Miner and Phantom are the final two, me and the other teammate are dead. They end up taking care of business with the shotgun and getting a win. And it's me, QJ, and Felix. This was an interesting game because Felix, not that it was a horrible push, but he pushed it alone against like a whole other team. As I end up somehow winning this fight right here, had 4 health, end up getting a few hits on that player, gonna get some slurp juice, and QJ ends up clutching up and getting a win. Good teamwork right there. And it's me, Miner, a random, and Vaughn, one of Miner's friends. As that player is done, Miner took care of him. Got 19 total kills, got 12 of them alone right here. So this is an interesting area we're at. I don't always love this area because as you see, there's a lot of cliffs and a lot of high ground. And I always say, you gotta have the high ground to be successful in a fight. And in this area, if you ain't on the high ground and somebody with the sniper is just beaming you, you're pretty much done unless you can just maneuver with the rocket or with the witch's broom. And right here is when the Halloween theme first started. I didn't know what that did, but I just realized it was a ghost chest like a few hours or days after. There's the final player over there. They tried driving the car. They're trying to get away, but they're getting beamed. The car is maybe 2 hits from exploding. It explodes, and that player is done. They tried. It's a 4v1. They can only do so much unless you just clutch up like crazy. This player's sitting under a building, and they end up not even expecting me to shoot at them, and they are done. We have 21 kills as a team. Again, it's me, Miner, Vaughn, and a random. So it's, like I said, 4v1. We're in good shape. As long as we stick together, don't do anything stupid. Don't know what I was really doing here. Think I was trying to shoot the rocket up and land on the area, ended up missing. Didn't lose any health from that fall damage, surprisingly. So looking around, seeing if we spot this player. They're probably just camping somewhere, thinking, what the hell am I going to do here when it's a 4v1? There's shooting going on behind. I think that was just someone using the rocket. So trying to jump up, and I end up walking to this rock, and there's the player just sitting behind the rock. Almost lost the fight, but ended up winning. I'm guessing they didn't have as good of a gun as me, and that's where they lost because I did not expect to see them. So this is a crazy game for me. I have 20 kills up to this point. We got 25 as a team. I was going crazy. I was in my bag this game. Again, it's me, Vaughn, Miner, and this time Phantom's here. So full squad of friends. They're riding the Raptor around. I just get up out of there just in case they're just crazy with it. Gonna get near my teammates just to be safe. Looks like Vaughn's shooting at an AI right there. And those AIs are always clutch to hire because they can always revive you. And then this season, some have special abilities where they can, show where enemies are at, or kind of like a UAV of the area. Like, it's pretty cool how some of the abilities the CPUs have where they throw splash or chug splash at you. So we got 1 player flying in. Still 12 remaining, so about maybe 3 teams remaining unless some of them are solos. So now we're by a building. Better to be by a building than just out in the open where we can get sniped. So walking around in my Futurama skin looking for something to go on. Looks like there's shooting going on in front of me to the right. Looks like they're right there below. So we got the high ground, end up getting a down right there. My aim is horrible in this clip, so I apologize for my trash and just embarrassing aim. As that player's behind the rock, they end up getting fully killed, so that team is done. And I'm getting beamed from somewhere. I don't even know where, so luckily I had the witch's broom to try to maneuver and get out of there. And then there's a player in front of me. They end up shooting at the rock a few times. It looks like one of my teammates tried distracting them. And they're trying to snipe, trying to run away. They end up using the broom themselves to get away. They were maybe 2-3 shots. So still shooting going on down there. And they're gonna go see what's happening. There's a player on a building. So that's probably the player that was beaming me from either the tree or that same building earlier I just didn't see. So we're gonna start walking towards the circle a little bit more, just so we don't get too far behind, because as you guys know, when it starts taking 5 health, it's quite dangerous, especially if you're getting held or whatever. So someone's taking the zip line over there. Still looking down below to see if there's anybody. There's one player trying to run away. AI still down there as well. So they're trying to get health over there under the plane. And really just trying to survive. I mean, they're getting beamed by 4 players. So we got players flying in, trying to get in the circle. There's a player behind the rock over there, gonna reload to make sure I have full ammo. They're trying to get in the circle with the rocket launcher, end up downing Canty Cloud. We're gonna get over here where Miner is, see what's going on, and then Phantom getting in on the action over there. That player ends up using the broom, it looks like, and I shouldn't have had him right here. This is embarrassing aim that I was talking about earlier. Shouldn't have had him, but gotta get in the circle, losing 5 health. Gonna use my last slurp juice to make sure I'm good to go. So Vaughn and Phantom already over here. Gonna make my way over here just in case they need assistance. 7 players remaining. Make that 6 as that player is done. Miner took care of them. So 2 players remaining. And this isn't a horrible area we're in. There's buildings and there's, some high ground. Looks like one's over there in that building, speaking of buildings. And I mean, I got a purple shotgun. Couldn't have shot him right there, but didn't really want to give away my position. As they just used the mobility to get out of there, and they end up landing back there, which, good to get out of the way of getting killed, but now they got to try to work their way back here too. And the storm's taking 5 health at a time. So you see them in the air. Gonna go ahead and work my way towards the circle, just in case. There's a player to the left, one of them at least. End up shooting at him again. Garbage aim. But they don't have too many directions they can go. End up pulling out the purple shotgun and one-shotting him. And there's their teammate flying in behind that building over there. So basically it's a 4v1. Gonna go ahead and take care of this player just so they don't get revived or anything. And there they are, trying to use the cannon. They're one shot. They end up using the cannon. They're flying. They're trying to get away. They couldn't get too far though. They land up on the hill. They're probably 1 or 2 shots and they are done. PR 24 kill game and a win. That's how you do it. So we're at one of the newer areas this season. And a lot of my teammates like going to these new areas. I don't really mind either because you can get in the safes below and you can get good guns. It's really just good loot in these areas. So we're just trying to hold them. It's me, Amused-Bind, Miner, and Ryder right here. Ryder's one of the new people we added, and Amused-Bind I think's been in some of my clips in the past, if you guys have seen them. And this team's in a bad spot because the circle's really, and I really love them recon things. I think that's what I before, a new recon day that we kill that boss and get the vault card that shows you where the next circle's gonna be. That played crucial right here because if we want to maneuver where they're at, we would either had to fight them while trying to get in the storm. Now we can just hold them. Because I end up getting a knock. There's another player trying to maneuver. They can only get so far and we get the win. So we played that perfectly, held them, and took care of business. So me and Maya are the only 2 up right here. Vaughn's also here as well. I think a random was the 4th player. That player trying to get away with the sword. They end up doing just that. Mine is over here fighting somebody. Got to give him some assistance. Water is killed. So I think everybody else, the one maneuvered to the right with the sword. Everybody else is like in the middle of the water, like in the middle of the island. So if we really get into a good area, like I am right here, and pick some people off, if there's 2 easy kills right there, this should be easy money. And there's one out in the open, aimed a little off, and end up getting the full kill. I think there's 2 others back there, maybe 1 other, yes, 2 others. Mine in the same area as me. Just picking them off. There's the full kill. Got 13, 17 as a team. Minor threat going crazy as well. It's just missing the shot. That player's one shot. Looks like there's a whole team over there. And I'm not gonna lie, if they were good, they probably could have won this fight. I know we have the high ground, but if they really go with like a sniper, where they knew what they were doing, like even somewhat better, I think we would have had a chance to lose this. If that player's maybe one shot, they're done. Minor playing close range right here. That player's trying to run away, they're one shot, and they are fully eliminated that team. So we are in a 2v1 predicament right here. In a good spot. Just gotta play together. And there's the final player over there shooting a rocket launcher at Minor. Almost died. Focused on me, trying to get away with the sword, but to no prevail, and we get the win. And before that, I trimmed up the clip a little bit. That player probably had us trying to find him for like 5 minutes. I mean, they were really annoying to try to find. As I end up getting a knock. Another player using a sniper. Had 7 kills, 17 as a team. They're trying to get away in the witch's broom. I said riches. Witch's broom. So we're in good shape. 4v2. That player couldn't have got too far. Make that 4v1. And they took care of the final player. So a good way to play together and take care of those final 3 or 4 players. So it's me, Phantom, Minor, and another random. I think I ended up adding this person, the 4th on our team, because they were actually pretty good. They have 21 as a team. Yeah, or 27. I think I said 21. 27 as a team, 14 individually for me, and we end up getting the win. That player had no chance. They tried. So we're in trios. It's me, Felix, and She Toxic AF, which she hasn't ran in a while. It's been a minute. I haven't really seen her on as much. Another 26 team kill game, 13 for me. I'm using the Becky Lynch skin. There's one over there behind the trees. It's a 3v2. And one's still shooting to the left. The other one's flying in right in front of me. Me and Tox are gonna go take care of business, so we don't mess around here. We gonna take care of this player. As Toxic gets into a fight, I have to pre-aim the sniper because they just jumped right in front of me. And that's a victory royale right there. And then here's me, Felix, and She Toxic again. I kind of got far away from my teammates. I ended up getting a knock right there. Ended up getting knocked by their other teammate. But like, I wanted to get in the circle because they were at the island, and I mean, I don't want to just stay in the circle forever. I usually try to maneuver and beat players to the circle. As this player is going to walk all over to me and take care of business as they should. So there's 5 players remaining. Let's see if Felix and She Toxic can clutch this up. Somehow Felix didn't die right here. I'm not going to lie. I don't know how that player didn't kill Felix. I don't know if they were just lagging or just bad at aim, but he probably should have died right there. But good way to take care of business. Toxic ends up getting another kill and the win. So they take care of business, them two. Good way to stick together. And Felix clutched up and won that fight. So it's me, Minor, Threat, and I think these were 2 randoms we had. Yeah, 2 randoms. There was one player dropping off the mountain. Somehow they don't kill me with the goat skin. Somehow. And now it is a 3v1. We really had the numbers game going our advantage. You guys see these last few games, which is always a good thing. You always want to have the numbers advantage because I've been in predicaments. And I know if you guys play Fortnite, you guys have had these same predicaments happen. Where you had the numbers game against you and you're trying your best. You got 3 or 4 people beaming you and they're playing different angles or they just all run up on you at once. It's almost impossible to win. So it's always great to have the numbers game to your advantage. And you see me using the Luke Skywalker skin as the random ends up touching the win. So this is a crazy win. This is the final clip. And we're in builds. Felix and Minor Threat are down. And this is just crazy. I don't know if it's just luck or bad players or what happened here, but you guys are about to see. As I gotta start moving, the circle's rotating. A lot of players still left, or was left. I ended up trimming up a little bit. 5 players remaining. That player was one shot, ended up getting the down. Their other teammates in front of them, trying to use the shotgun, ends up starting to build. And I tried to use the broom right here and it wouldn't let me use it. I don't know if I used it a bad time. I don't even know how this player didn't even kill me right here. I mean, they could have just kept shooting me. I guess they only had a shotgun and I ended up getting the win. So appreciate you guys watching. Make sure to like and subscribe.